beer tubers, welcome back to a special holiday episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Tonight we're going to take a look at a growler of Big Tide's Santa's Chocolate Porter. It's a yearly seasonal that the folks over at Big Tide Brewing brew every year. It is a English style porter brewed with cocoa powder or dark chocolate, or I'm not exactly sure what kind of chocolate they use. I don't know what the ABV is on it because they very rarely release this thing. It's only a once a year thing, so it's not documented on their website. And when I asked the owner, he had no idea. I'll probably find out for you from the brewmaster and post that with my review if I can. If not, it'll just show up as a question mark. Wait and see. So, yeah, it's a porter brewed with chocolate, and they put it on tap today. But apparently, the first few batches look just like cocoa. It's an unfiltered porter, so it ended up having a lot of sediment in it. However, now by this point, they filtered most of that out, and it should look normal. So let's give this a pour and see what it looks like. And holy crap, is that dark. Not a lot of head. Then again, it is a little bit, about half a finger. Smells roasty. Appearance-wise, that's thick brown. Holy cow. It's very dark. It looks like a porter should, but because it's unfiltered, it's got this cloudy, ruby brown appearance down at the very ridges. You can only make, in my Keith's glass here, you can really only make out what's down here at the very bottom. I tell you, Neely's excited to try this one, so what do you think? How does that look? Don't taste it or nothing. I haven't tasted it yet.
Taste it yet.
Wait your turn.
Yes.
Or grab a glass.
I will. Nice. It's nice looking.
Yeah, I know. That's beautiful. Looks like it's sticking to the sides of the glass. It smells very roasty from the little wafts I'm getting off of it now. Not a whole lot of head, but I'm not really holding that against it. That's really nice looking. It's got like an almost brownish appearance. It's black, but it's almost like a little touch brown, like a Belgian strong ale would have, like a really dark
really
one,
have to look to
Chimay blue or something.
The only way I could really see color is if I held it up to light. I only see it on the top.
Well, there's a little touch. Yeah, there's like a touch of yellow ruby brown up the top here, and around the corners. But that's about it. Is it on? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's give it a sniff. Off the top of that, it smells like roasted coffee, mocha, and some nice dark chocolate. Oh wow, it's gonna be a Merry Christmas. I hope this sticks around long, because that smells good. I mean, there's a little small amount of like a toasted grain smell there, but it's mainly this somewhat earthy dark chocolate mixed with this nice roasted espresso coffee smell. It's really good. Boy, it smells like a freshly brewed pot of coffee. Okay, smells enough. Let's give it a taste. Oh. That's like all dark chocolate. A little bit of roasted bitterness. Oh my. There's like almost like a little bit of something coming up off of that that's more of a almost like a tangy taste in the center of it. Neely's knees are buckling because she's getting a whiff of this thing. Hurry up and take a drink, see what you think. She's bracing herself against the fridge.
I'll be wanting some of that.
Oh my god, that's so good. Oh wow. Roasty and toasty.
Roasty and this dark chocolate, like a hot cocoa sort of taste to it.
This is almost tastes like what Young's Double Chocolate Stout should taste like. Like that real chocolate and roasted bitterness. A little touch of earthiness to it.
That is, wow.
I mean, it's a porter. It's not as heavy and thick as a stout would be. But for a chocolate porter, this is absolutely fantastic. It's almost like what? Man's best friend tastes like on a good day.
I don't want to say it, but I think that tastes better than that.
It's a holiday seasonal. They should be brewing this year round. This is delicious. Oh wow. Leaves a nice lingering, touch earthy, got a nice lingering roasted malt bitterness in the back. Sticks around a bit with some nice pleasant taste of like cocoa and chocolate, dark chocolate, and maybe a touch of milk chocolate too. That's really nice. Wow. And it's not too light either. It does it just right. It rides the balance quite well. Yeah, I think we're going to sit down with this one for a bit while we can. And we'll be back with some thoughts. Be right back. And we're back with Big Tide's Santa's Chocolate Porter. So, what did I think about this particular beer? That's tasty. It's got lots of nice roasted flavors. Got a really nice dark chocolate backbone in there. The malt, on the other hand, isn't really quite as strongly flavorful as you would expect from a porter. But is that a huge slight against this beer? Absolutely not. In fact, I think this is still a fantastic tasting beer. I do like this. Nice. And this is something I would drink on a regular basis if it were out. Having something like this is actually a real treat, especially around Christmas time, because it's like, dude, that actually really tastes like chocolate. And if you like chocolate, that's really good. Really nice taste. Certainly will have no problem finishing off that growler. And if I upload this by the time, like if it's this beer's still available on tap, I suggest going down and trying it because it's definitely a great beer. Wow. It tastes just like what Young's Double Chocolate Stout used to taste like. But with the exception, of course, that it's a porter and it's a little bit lighter. But like it doesn't have that stout body that it has in the background. As for nice flavors, though, this is pretty good stuff. The malt's not quite as much as I would have hoped, but perhaps it's being maxed a little by the cocoa backbone. But honestly, I still think it's great. So I think I'm going to give this a high 4. It's not quite 4.5 material for me. It's not like a world-class beer or anything. But it's definitely a great beer and a great seasonal. And I think that this is one of the beers that Big Tide should be bottling if they ever decide to actually bottle their beers. Because I think this is one that would sell pretty well and be liquor, to be honest. This is great. It could even win certain awards for, like, if they ever had an award for, I think there is a Porter award, to be honest. Anyway, so a high 4.0 out of 5 for me. Thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer reviews, and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.